Good morning. I thought I would do a little video. It's been a while since I've done that. And just a couple of comments about how things are going in the world right now. Still war in Ukraine by Russia. No end to that in sight, but Ukraine is at least holding their own ground and giving as good as they get. In the States, it's all about Roe. It's all about Roe. The decision 50 years ago was flawed to begin with. And if the justices overturn it, I think it's going to be overturned because it should be. But if they do, the left has decided to scare liberals into believing that that decision would ban abortions. And it would then have SCOTUS come after other controversial issues such as same-sex marriage, LGBTQ ABCD rights in one way or another, segregating segregating alphabetic kids away from others, which is such crap. It's not even funny. It just surprises me that so many people just listen to what Pelosi's saying or Schumer's saying or MSNBC's saying. And that's how they get their facts. The View. Not one word these people are saying is true. SCOTUS does not make law. They don't. They decide the constitutionality of decisions, and that's what they're doing. And I've been trying to, read about it and get as much information as I can, but even RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, said it was flawed and that it was going to come back up. And, people have had the chance to go and try to codify this for years. Have they ever tried? No. This is a scare tactic. Do they care about abortion? The left? Not really, but they gin up the people who do that are in their party. They get them all riled up so that they go on emotion and rage and do the stupid things they're doing, like, protesting outside of the justices' homes, the conservative justices' homes. And that turns out that's a federal law. You can't do that. You are not supposed to do that. You cannot influence or try to influence, especially through scare tactics, the Supreme Court justices. It's just not done. You shouldn't do it with any judge. But anyway, I would love to see people actually tell the truth, educate themselves instead of trusting the pundits and, the left crazies. Because I'm sorry, if you're left and you're watching this, you're effing crazy. You're effing nuts. Do some homework on the issues, because you sound so ridiculous when you talk about, how we're going to take away your rights, we're coming for your rights, we're going to disavow gay marriage. None of that stuff is true. Gay people are conservative too. Believe it or not, there are a lot of gay people who are conservative. Not as many as I'd like to see, probably because of the crazies out there, but do your homework. Really understand the issues, and for God's sake, stop harassing people who are going to church, justices who are doing their job. if the decision goes as it should, as we're expecting, the states are going to have the decision. They're going to make their own decisions for their own states. So that puts democracy in your hands. That gives you the ability to vote and bring in people you want to make the decisions for your state, for you. That's much better than having federal oversee these personal rights that you so desperately seek. I want to see people educate themselves and understand that this is not taking away your rights, and that Schumer, Pelosi, The View, MSNBC, they're just trying to scare you and get you to react. And that's what you're doing. You're reacting. You look like idiots. And I'm sorry, but you do. You look like uneducated fools. So go out there, read the decision, understand what you're arguing about, and don't just go off like this. This is just, it's dangerous. It's setting a horrible precedent. And violence is never a way to go about this. And when I say violence, I see protesting at people's homes where their families are supposed to feel safe as violent. You're screaming, you're yelling obscenities and threats. That's violence in my book. So knock it off, okay? Just my 2 cents. Have a great day and be good to each other.